Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to be watching Season 1, Episode 2 of Angel, also known as Lonely Heart. I want to start off by saying if you have not finished the show, please do not watch my reaction videos. I have seen the later seasons, and even though I don't think I will be speaking of any spoilers right now, it's better to avoid my videos until I know for sure while I'm getting, the hang of Angel. But I'm really excited because the show, episode 1 was just hilarious and I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, if I'm being honest. They sort of had their first case in the last episode, but everything went poorly, and so I really think that, this is going to be like their actual first case and having to see how they're going to be able to work with it or not. I still feel like there's gonna be a trial and error period. I don't think they're gonna be absolutely great at first, but I do think that, of course, they're gonna improve as they go. And so I'm just really excited to be able to see all that development. Really excited to see my girl Cordy again. Lonely Heart, the title of the episode really makes it feel like we're still gonna be talking a lot about Buffy and how Angel is dealing with having to stay away from her. I kind of thought they were going to sort of forget about it, if I'm being totally honest. And so it feels good, the fact that they're actually really talking about it and talking about Angel's feelings, which was something that we were not used to seeing. And so I'm excited because this feels like it has all the opportunity to give us a better glimpse into who Angel is and all those things. So basically, I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared that, whenever they talk about Buffy, it makes me sad. I get caught up in my Bangel feelings, and the title of this episode really makes it feel like they're gonna be talking about that. Thank you so much for watching this with me, and let's do it.
Hey, maybe we should go over this thing again of you getting out in the world and involving yourself with people. It's Friday night. It's the most social night of the week. I mean, a couple of lookers like us should be out there enjoying a nightlife. Instead, you're sitting here moping around in the dark like some kind of a
vampire.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say slacker, but yeah, to you, Mr. Obvious.
Look at that. Hey, there's our number. It's right next to a butterfly.
It's obviously not a butterfly, you idiot. It's a bird. No, wait, no, it's an owl. A bird that hunts at night. Brilliant. It's
an angel.
an angel.
Right, it's an angel.
Brilliant. So obvious and yet so clever on so many levels.
Oh,
I
shut
mean-
up.
Ow, gee.
Come on, don't be such a baby. I barely hit you.
Kevin.
Sharon.
God, I really hate places like this. Don't you?
Don't smile. We know you're bad.
Hi. Being harassed by someone or something? Dial us up, day or night. Hey, you look troubled. Or is that just your lazy eye? Anyway, call us. We're very discreet. Hi, how are you?
Hey. This isn't a marketing seminar, princess. We need to operate a little bit more below radar.
What radar?
The police. The service our friend Angel provides? Might put someone in mind of the V word.
Vampire?
No, vigilante. There's laws against that sort of thing.
Excuse me, but I am an actress. A student of the human animal. I don't have to talk to people to know their story. Jazz hands, over there. Mama's boy, Peter Pan complex. Self-absorbed closet deb with a big old "the world owes me" chip on her shoulder. And
I love
check
this.
out Sarah Plain and Tall. Has or comes from big money.
How do you know all that?
Am I okay?
You just looked bad. I mean, you don't look bad, you look very nice. I think I'm just gonna have my drink.
Thanks.
For thinking you look bad or for thinking you look good?
You choose. I'm Angel.
I'm Kate.
Am I smelling a new love interest?
Did you come here a lot?
That's the first time. Are you maybe in need of some rescuing?
Well, that's the strangest line I'm gonna hear tonight.
Oh, no, it's not flying out.
Oh, I didn't mean... That was harsh.
Hey, no, I'm not very good at this talking.
Well, I'm the expert, I'm sure you can see. the answer is no, I don't need rescuing. I gave up on the knight in shining armor concept a while ago. Anyway, I don't expect to find him here at the International House of Posers.
People can surprise you.
Angel saying that people may surprise you is literally the exact thing Giles said during the prom when Angel showed up. And so I'm not saying that he's her knight in shining armor, but he is. Like, honestly, I am getting some chemistry out of these two.
You the one handing out these cards?
Do you need help?
Well, I was wondering if this is really your number. Mind if I ring you up sometime for a date?
Yeah, she minds.
I can handle this, okay? Yes, I mind. This is a business card. We offer our services to people in need.
Well, I might be in need of a little service. You charge by the hour?
Excuse me?
All right, everyone just relax here a little bit. The ladies with me, all right?
No, I'm not.
Nobody's talking to you, wife. What are you looking for?
I guess I'm just trying to make a connection. The more I come to places like this, the harder it gets. What about you? What are you looking for in here?
I honestly don't know. But I'll know when I see it.
Would you? I'm sorry, forget it.
What?
I was just gonna ask you if you wanted to go someplace more quiet.
I can't.
I have conflicting feelings about this lady because while I think that she seems adorable and they seem to actually make a connection that she was looking for, is it a little bit too soon? Maybe. Am I still kind of hung up on Buffy? Maybe. And so I'm looking at her, especially her being blonde, and I'm just thinking like, yeah, that should be Buffy and Angel. And so I feel like I want him to move on and heal because Buffy is like in the past, and another part of me is like, but Buffy. So yeah, many feelings, but it definitely feels like they're setting up a romance. And so I'm guessing she looks like she's more than just a guest star for one episode. She feels like she might actually hang around and be Angel's new girlfriend.
Turns out she's a hooker and her pimp here is giving me a hard time.
That's it.
Down, Cord, just...
Did you hear what he
Punch
just
him.
said about
Okay, everyone just simmer down here, okay? Violence is not gonna solve a thing, all right? On the other hand, it's kind of festive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Those two jerks started it.
That's for you to find out.
Angel, what about the blonde bar
I'd
lady?
really like to know. How do you want to do this? 20 questions?
Aww.
So,
Oh no.
Barstow. It doesn't even rhyme or anything.
It's wild. Us meeting over a bar fight. Isn't it great when two people make a connection?
She killed him?
So, we got a missing girl and a stiff.
An eviscerated stiff. Go downstairs and use the library. Try to narrow down a list of eviscerating demons, ones which may have reasons to prey on young singles.
Where are you going?
To the bar. See if I can meet a killer.
Oh, he's gonna find the blonde girl again, right? Please, Destiny.
Excuse me.
Well, hello.
Hi.
You know I have a problem trusting people, and surprise, you're not making it any better.
I'm just asking you not to go in there.
Where are you going?
In there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can go wherever I want, and you can go to hell.
He's already been there. Please don't send him back.
Been there. Done that.
Ugh, demons, is there anything more disgusting?
The
You think
poor
so?
guy.
Come on. Okay, look at this one. This demon wears a wreath of intestines around its head. I mean, honestly, what kind of statement is this thing trying to make?
Well, I mean, you know, it really depends, doesn't it? I mean, I think some demons could be actually nice, you know, given the opportunity. I think you'd have to get to know them, yeah?
This is nice. I think sometimes what we really need.
What's the...
You're not human.
Newsflash, pal. You're a bit off the evolutionary chart yourself. This has to stop. You have to stop.
That guy's really strong.
What are you doing here?
Oh shit, ma'am.
Look, I know what this
No.
looks like.
What?
So do I.
What? Ma'am? Not you betraying me like this when I thought you were gonna be nice and like a love interest.
It's frustrating, isn't it? Not being able to connect, to love like other people. I mean, how do you get him to trust you, Angel? Give him the big dark eyes, the I'm not good with talk speech.
Look, he gives them what they're longing for.
And that is?
Hope. That their loneliness might end, and he's gonna keep doing it again.
Unless I let you go so you can stop him. Save me the lines. I've heard him.
And I've heard yours. Something
She
about
has
not
to
being able to
trust
trust
him.
people.
Turn around.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Is that a confession?
I didn't do that. I'm sorry for this.
Oh fuck.
Look, I can't,
Invite him in. As long as you're alive, vampires, they can't cross the threshold
Oh,
unless
right,
you
right.
invite.
You promise you'll stay good?
Cordelia.
I'm kidding. Come in.
What the hell happened to you, man? You look wrecked.
That woman that I was talking to at the bar last night? You know, Kate.
She's the killer?
She's a cop. Followed me to another body.
Now she thinks you're the killer.
Yeah. So we don't
That's
have a lot of
not
time.
great.
You actually live here?
Yes. Okay.
Look, I want you guys to find out anything you can about this thing. Weaknesses especially. It was amazingly strong while we were fighting. It may be hard to kill.
Hey, we're on it.
Good. I'm gonna get back to the bar, see if I can find this thing.
Well, what makes you think it'll show? It knows you're after it.
It'll be out there. It's gotta keep trying to make the connection.
Why?
Because that's what lonely people do. I'm gonna need help to find this thing.
Well, who you calling?
Kate.
Cagney and Lacey, Kate? I thought we were hiding from her.
We were, but she's been tracking this thing a lot longer than we have.
Yes,
Lock
come
me.
to our team.
I need you to help me find the killer.
Well, that's easy. I'm talking to him.
That would make things nice and clean, now wouldn't it? But it's not true, and I think some part of you knows that. Look, he's still out there. We should be sharing information. I can help you, Kate. But you just have to trust me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Please, she has to.
Guy you're looking for? I think he's out back in the alley.
What is he doing there?
I was just taking out some trash, and there he was. Looked like he was ready to rabbit.
Show me.
Sorry, I guess you're gonna have to keep trolling.
That's a lie, right? What is happening?
Call this number. Tell the sergeant that I need.
Oh no! Fuck! Fuck. No, not her! Oh!
Kate. Kate. Can you move?
I really thought they were gonna kill her.
Guess you're done with that body.
Holy shit!
We're going out that window.
It's almost 20 feet up. Who are you?
Oh.
I just want to hold you.
Oh, it's looking. Oh. Oh, the fire! Get the fire! Oh, there we go, there we go. Holy shit!
If you ever need me or if I can help you in any way.
What is this, a lobster?
I'll be around.
Detective Lockley, can I speak with you a minute?
Yes, sir.
And, show my appreciation, I was thinking. The night being, you know, young and all, that the three of us could, well, should, you know, maybe, go out. You know, for fun.
Or we can go home.
And you could sit in the dark alone.
God, yes.
He was
Thank you.
he was trying to be so nice. I was so excited about them hanging out. Let us talk about the episode because this was another really great episode. It's interesting, you know, the episode started and ended in the exact same way with Angel just, you know, into the dark, sort of embracing the dark. Obviously not embracing the dark as an Angelus, but just embracing the fact that he's sad. I think in a way that's good because, you know, when you're going through a sad moment, I don't want him to like pretend that he's fine when he's not, but at the same time, I do want him to be able to overcome it. And so I'm curious to see how that's going to happen. I definitely think it has something to do with Kate. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, Kate, you sound lovely, you're very gorgeous, but Buffy just happened, you know, and it felt like it was a little bit too soon, but it definitely, you know, they had some chemistry, they had something about them that was appealing to me. And I have to say that, you know, watching the entire episode, they became even more appealing. I was worried that, you know, the more we saw them together, the more I was going to be like, this is weird, I miss Buffy. It actually felt quite the opposite. It felt like she was going to be such a fresh, new relationship and she can help Angel out. Like, everything felt really kind of cool in between them. And I like that, you know, she trusted him, which is such a big thing. Of course, she didn't in the beginning, but I think that it's going to be such a sweet development once we see her continuously grow and trust him. Oh no, but this means she's gonna have to find out he's a vampire. That's gonna hinder their relationship. But I do think that, you know, throughout season 1, she might become an important and interesting character, and I feel like she can actually help them a lot with the investigation itself, you know, because she can bring in like the cop perspective or of like whatever, like she can have more access to information. I feel like she would be a good asset to Angel Investigations. There's a backstory to her. She's been through a lot and Angel has been through a lot. So I like the idea of them being able to talk and like get through it together and come out stronger. They really feel like it's going to be that kind of relationship that just takes forever to actually happen. And I'm honestly not opposed to it. First of all, because it's going to make the distant reality of Buffy sound like more distant the longer that it takes. But also because it feels like they are not the kind of people who would just suddenly get into a relationship. They really feel like they're all about the development and getting closer and connecting to another, you know, human being until they eventually decide to be together. So I really, really hope that Kate comes back. I want to talk quickly about Cordelia and Doyle. The fact that he is so madly in love with her is number one, relatable. I get it. So am I. Get in line. I was a little bit disappointed in him during the fight scene. Like, he was a little bit like macho man standing up for her, and I think she noticed it herself. She was not pleased with it. I don't think that they're going for a romance in between those two, because it kind of feels like it's not reciprocated. So seeing this like sort of, I want to say, possessive side of Doyle, not great, but at the same time, this was like a, if it was like a one-off, like that's fine. I don't like dislike his character because of it. I feel like we should talk about the actual case of the episode, because it was really interesting. It took me a while to understand what was happening, and the fact that, like, you know, the thingy changes bodies, you know, the demon just changes bodies, that is really interesting because it leads to so many twists, because you never know like in which body it is. And so I thought that was really, really interesting, because it ended up really helping with the twists of the episode, as well as like the Kate twist. And so it had a lot of plot twists, and I have to say, I am such a fan of when a show has like plot twists and surprises me. I feel like that really grabs my attention, and the entire concept of this monster is all about the plot twists and not knowing who to trust, who it could be in. I think this is one of the coolest monsters we've seen in the Buffyverse. I also thought it was super fun to get to see like Doyle and Cordy do more of like the research aspect of it, and even Angel. It's really interesting to see them use like their resources, you know, using the library and all the books that they have, which, by the way, I don't know where Angel found all of these like demon books. Did he like steal them from Giles or something? Like, Angel, where can you get those? I'm asking for a friend, not for me, just for a friend. Oh, I feel like Cordy, of course, she has done research before, but I feel like she's never been such a huge fan of it. She mostly did it because she was like, you know, the world is ending, I guess I should sort of contribute and try and help. And so I just feel like it's interesting to actually see her be engaged in this. It's clearly not about the money, at least not yet, because they're not getting money. So I think this genuinely comes from the same sort of Willow place, I want to say, of wanting to help people. And I really love that, you know, it's like she is growing as a person and understanding that helping people is gratifying and that she wants to do it. And so I think that that's exciting. I think Cordy really proved the ways that she can help this episode, not only with the research, but the way in which she read people. I thought it was so interesting that, you know, she was, when Doyle was sort of asking her about the people, she said like what everybody is. I think that is amazing. I think that will come in so handy, you know, the fact that she can actually look at people and understand them in a way that, you know, maybe Doyle has, but Doyle also seems a little bit awkward, and that Angel definitely doesn't have. He sort of lacks the social skills. He's a little bit old, just a little. And so I feel like Cordy can really help, because she's going to be the one to actually be able to read people better. And, you know, if somebody's lying or something, I feel like Cordy's going to be the one to notice. And so I thought that was really, really good. A really good setup, which I definitely think that they're going to be using at some other time. They also did another setup, which I noticed, and that I definitely think might end up being a topic. They mentioned the police twice. That makes me think that this is going to eventually become a problem. Like, I don't think Kate, but I do think that at a certain point, people might actually think he is guilty of something. You know, they can possibly, I don't know if he's going to be framed or something. Like, it just feels like, you know, people might misinterpret his actions. Makes me kind of anxious, but at the same time, knowing that we have Kate in the force is kind of reassuring, because I feel like she can maybe help us and help him get through it if he does get in trouble with the police. Turns out that he does look guilty as hell sometimes, because he's like one sketchy ass dude. I mean, come on. He literally sits in his, like, you know, in his office, in his room thingy with the lights turned off, just staring at nothing. That's one creepy dude. But I feel like the awkwardness was really cute when it helped him connect with Kate, though, because they both seemed like they were in the same wavelength of just being a little bit nervous, wanting to make a connection, but like maybe not being ready to like emotionally commit. You know, it was just, I really liked the awkwardness in between them, because it made me feel like, oh, they're in sync. They really work together. I got so many Buffy vibes again from their last scene together with like the ambulance and stuff. This really reminded me of Graduation Day Part 2, when, you know, Angel and Buffy's last scene where he sort of just walks away. That scene was all about Buffy and Angel being so distant, and, you know, Kate and Angel were just standing right next to each other. I thought that was really interesting. Also, I think they're setting up this friendship in a really sweet way. I feel like this is the first scene that I sort of saw the trio as a good friendship was the very last scene right now, where Angel was going out of his comfort zone to do what he thought his friends would like and make them happy, and they did what they thought was going to make Angel happy, which is like staying at home. So I feel like this compromise you know, friendship is sort of about compromise and doing things that, you know, are going to make your friends happy sometimes, even if it doesn't make you happy. And literally everybody in that scene, I feel like, made a compromise. And so I just feel like that was nice because that made me see them as more than coworkers, but as friends. And I'm sure that, you know, as the season continues, we're going to get to see them get closer. And so that's going to be fun because right now they really do feel like they just happen to stumble across this opportunity and they're making the best out of it. So I'm excited to actually see them bond. So the name of the next episode is In the Dark. All these titles are so like melancholic and I feel really bad for Angel. I feel like usually just because we get to see SMG sort of cry a lot, not a lot, but I mean, like, you know, Buffy is clearly more emotional. We get to see her facial expressions more. So I feel like whenever I think about their breakup, I'm really sad because I remember the scene of Buffy crying in Willow's arms, and that's just devastating. And so it's really interesting to be reminded that Angel is a wreck in his own way. Of course, he's not going to cry in Willow's arms, but he is clearly also going through the same things. And I think this is pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, and bye!